fuel-injected regular gasoline cars, any fuel-injected car, which is basically any car that was made after the 1970s, can run on 100% alcohol fuel, and that's with no modification. You just need a little box to tell your engine what it's running on, and that's it. It can run on any mixture as well. It doesn't have to be E85 or E5, or it can be 100% alcohol, or any mixture of petroleum and alcohol. Any car, it doesn't have to be a flex fuel vehicle, any fuel-injected car. And the good news about that is that alcohol fuel can be made from any starchy or sugary substance, and that means any starchy or sugary substance you can ferment and make alcohol. In the States, before Prohibition, everybody had a still in their yard to make alcohol, and it wasn't because they were all drinking the stuff. It was because they were drinking the best and using the rest. They were really using it for lamp oil and stuff because they couldn't get to the coast. And Johnny Appleseed would come up the Mississippi River handing out seeds of apples to people. Most of the seeds he was handing out were not to eat, apples to eat. He was handing people seeds for spitter apples that were super starchy or super sugary that you wouldn't actually even be able to eat, so that they could make fuel because they couldn't get the whales because it was too far away to make their lamp oil, So alcohol can be made from so many different feedstocks. It can be made from day-old bread. It can be made from one of my favorites is cattails that remediate sewage, so you can actually clean up sewage or dirty water, brackish water, with the cattails, which will suck up the toxins and stuff, and then ferment the starchy material that comes from the cattails. Or hemp, for example. Hemp is a weed. It grows like a weed. It doesn't have THC, and it won't get you high if you smoke the whole field, but it will. It's an incredibly productive crop for
and do you think it's possible to get people in this part of the world to make that switch?
Well, that's the thing. When we're in all these different crises that we are facing right now, we all have to look at what we can do to be able to survive and to live. So we all have to